The Great Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg are famed for their family-friendly attractions. As a result, the bulk of entertainment, activities, and restaurants are geared toward children and adults. But what about a romantic vacation couple? What about a bunch of pals looking for a memorable night out? What about parents who need a break from their children while on vacation? Don't be discouraged, my friends. Not everything in the Great Smoky Mountains is made for folks with tsetse fly attention spans. All you have to do is to go through this article on fun things to do in Gatlinburg for adults and get the most out of experiences coming on your way. Many of these activities might still be done as a family. However, not everything will be well received by the whole family. With that in mind, here are some of the top adult activities in Gatlinburg. 1. Go to Anarchista. Anarchista promotes itself as Gatlinburg's amusement park, and although it does include a zip line and a mountain coaster, both of which cost extra, this isn't Six Flags. And I don't mean it negatively. Anarchista, on a mountain behind the Arrow Point School, has spectacular vistas, excellent eating, beverages, and modest retail. There are things for the kids to do, but they largely strike me as a distraction. To me, it's something to keep the kids occupied in a little place while mom and dad are away on vacation. Above all, Anarchista is a great location to unwind and realize why the season exists in the first place. Sure, whirligigs and flashing lights are entertaining. Sure, it's wonderful to go see some fish and such, but none of these are the reasons Gatlinburg and its environs have become popular holiday spots. It's still about the mountains in the end. And there's something peaceful about watching the sunset with a delicious dinner and a few drinks, rocking in a rocking chair, and then riding the silent and soothing condole back down the mountain into Gatlinburg's neon chaos. Anarchista is the type of spot where you may relax, eat, and take in the scenery of the mountains. With the new Ana Vista Observation Tower, they give a view from Gatlinburg's highest point. Hours vary by season but are normally shorter in January and February. For further information, see the calendar, and use Tripster to get ticket savings. Greater than read, is traveling a hobby? The ultimate guide to an exciting way of life. Greater than learn about the downsides of traveling as a hobby. 2. Take a stroll in the national park and take in the scenery. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is one of Gatlinburg's most well-known attractions. So, why not go on a walk and explore the great outdoors? Consider a romantic picnic or a drive along the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. Consider horseback riding at one of the nearby attractions if you truly want to build a new memory. There are several simple treks to choose from in the Smokies. The Peddler is a Gatlinburg restaurant known for its steaks and salad bar. Greater than read, 13 best downtown Gatlinburg attractions. 3. Plan a romantic meal. In the Gatlinburg region, there are several excellent eateries. However, there are just a few outstanding ones. Of course, excellent is a subjective adjective. The Peddler may not have many Michelin stars, but it is without a doubt the greatest restaurant in the neighborhood. The cuisine is like high-end chain steakhouses, and the restaurant welcomes children, but it's not the type of place where you'll find smiling pancakes or mechanical singing chickens. Don't forget that reservations are strongly suggested. For a romantic supper, I also recommend the Greenbrier. Because it's off the usual route, you'll have to know where to search. Reservations are advised once again. You must plan beforehand if you want a wonderful supper. When compared to the Seattle Space Needle, picture by Stephen B. Goodwin/Shutterstock.com, the Gatlinburg Space Needle costs roughly $16 per adult and $10 per kid. Greater than read, 6 best waterfalls in Gatlinburg you should see. 4. Admire the views from the Space Needle or Sky Bridge. Consider visiting the Gatlinburg Space Needle or Gatlinburg Sky Lift Park if you want to view the mountains without going too far off the main path. The Space Needle was the second highest structure in Tennessee when it was debuted in 1969. It boasts glass elevators and an observation platform with free viewfinders that provides unparalleled panoramic views of the Great Smoky Mountains. If you want to visit the Space Needle, you can usually get a nice offer on Groupon. Gatlinburg Sky Lift Park, on the other hand, is known for its Sky Bridge, which spans a wide gorge and is suspended 500 feet in the air. Enjoy the sights while sipping a drink from the Sky Center. While children are welcome, these kinds of peaceful times are seldom recognized by the youngest among us. Another way to take in views of the Smoky Mountains is to take the aerial tramway. The Gatlinburg Space Needle offers breathtaking vistas of the Smoky Mountains and downtown Gatlinburg. Glass elevators transport visitors 400 feet to the observation platform, which offers a 360-degree panorama of the Great Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg. Greater than read, is Gatlinburg a good family vacation? 5. Take a trip to Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg is well known for being a family-friendly destination, and it is. This is not an option for someone who wants to stay away from children. If your adult group prefers to ski or snowboard, Gatlinburg is the only spot in Tennessee where you may do so. If you're looking for a romantic break, they provide year-round indoor ice skating and an aerial tramway trip. This is perhaps the least romantic choice on the list, but it's worth thinking about. If you're young at heart, it could be your cup of tea. 6. Take a sip of moonshine. Now this is a major no-kids situation. The people that attend the moonshine tastings are usually nice, calm, and courteous individuals seeking for a good time. If you're sampling moonshine, even if it's homogenized, you're more likely to encounter a variety of people with different objectives for the evening. There are a lot of possibilities since these samples are the hottest thing in Sevier County right now. My personal favorite isn't one of them. There are several distilleries from which to pick. Old Smoky Moonshine and Sugarlands are widely regarded as the best two possibilities. Sugarlands is another one of the more popular alternatives for a pleasant tasting experience. Old Smoky Moonshine has 3 outlets in the region. Gatlinburg is relatively walkable, so you can taste a few things without having to worry about driving. For practical considerations, I'd suggest looking at the websites to determine which is nearest to your accommodation or Gatlinburg trolley station. 7. Go on a shopping spree. For years, children who have been dragged along on family shopping excursions have begged to go to the toy store. But I'm bored, they'd reply, slumping to the ground as though endowed with Jupiter's gravitational grip. Toy retailers, on the other hand, have been mostly eliminated by retail behemoths Amazon and Walmart. This is a nice thing for individuals seeking for some retail therapy while on vacation. There are few enticements left for the kids to ask to come along on unless they are old enough to enjoy shopping for clothing and/or beef jerky. Gatlinburg, Sevierville, and Pigeon Forge all have a diverse selection of outlet stores, fashionable specialty shops, and touristic knick-knack and curio shops. So, leave the kids at home and get some Christmas shopping done early. Or just spend a fun and entertaining day shopping for bargains. Consider visiting the Gatlinburg Arts and Crafts community to do some shopping. You may learn about the local culture and shop for handmade ceramics, jewelry, candles, and more. 8. Get cozy in a cabin. Yeah. You may also do this with children. But let's be honest. Downtown Gatlinburg is the Vegas of the Smoky Mountains when it comes to weddings and honeymoons. There are hundreds of wonderful, peaceful cottages, some with hot tubs that you may sanitize before jumping in, that are ideal for a romantic break overlooking the pandemonium of Gatlinburg below. You may cook a romantic supper, or have one delivered, and enjoy a relaxing adult-only weekend there, or week. Whatever you need. What occurs in Vegas may remain in Vegas, but in Gatlinburg, people are much better at minding their own business. What are your recommendations for a Gatlinburg, Tennessee, adults-only vacation? Please tell us in the comments. 9. The Great Smoky Arts and Crafts community is a great place to shop. The Great Smoky Arts and Crafts community is the country's biggest independent artisan association. Over 100 artists and artisans are on hand to provide a range of things that symbolize you'll be astounded by the artistry, enthusiasm, and skill set of this community's carvers, casters, potters, silversmiths, weavers, painters, and others. The village is accessible by the yellow trolley from downtown Gatlinburg and is located on an 8-mile circle route that is part of the Tennessee Heritage Arts and Crafts Trail. 10. Spend your time with ziplining. Outdoor experiences such as ziplining are popular in Gatlinburg. Fly over the treetops with one of the following well-known companies. Legacy Mountain Premier Ziplines zipline tours with rafting in the Smokies Adventure Park ziplines. 11. Gatlinburg is a fun place to visit. Gatlinburg encourages tourists to try their abilities at ice skating, skiing, tubing, and snowboarding throughout the winter months, making it one of the top things to do in Gatlinburg for adults. Even better, visitors may participate in creative ways to interact, such as church on the slopes. During the spring and summer months, tourists may also enjoy activities like ice tubing and riding the mountain coaster and aerial tram. And there's more. Gatlinburg has a plethora of dining and retail opportunities, making it an ideal vacation for adults. On a thrilling helicopter trip, soar over gorgeous farmlands, Dollywood, Pigeon Forge Parkway, and more. What you should know before traveling to Gatlinburg for the first time. Guests may also engage in the captured escape games or witness innovative performances at the Iris Theater, as well as learn about the surrounding region via the Needles Higher Learning exhibitions. It's one of the best things to do in Gatlinburg for adults, and it's open every day of the year. Are you ready to get your blood pumping? Gatlinburg offers a range of activities for adrenaline addicts looking to take their relaxing mountain escape to the next level. Forget about downhill skiing. Consider zorbing down one. You may select from 3 distinct courses for an exciting downhill experience when you go zorbing at Outdoor Gravity Park. Final words. Keep this list of fun things to do in Gatlinburg in mind. Then you will be able to plan your visit and get an unforgettable experience.